Going up against our beautiful, mixed, not just Asia roster.
Solid. Osa could very simply
Osa.
be what? Sorry, Osa could have been the Blackbeard. No, sorry, Blackbeard. No, how do I say this? You could have.
Osa could have been the Blackbeard rework. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, okay, one like that, exactly. Because it feels very similar to each other. Of course, like small mechanical differences, but more or less the same. The fighting happens, and so far, Weibo are losing the fight actually when it's members alive.
Oh, hello.
You
taking the fight to Weibo, but Reeps tries to nullify that. Put a little bit of pressure back on them. However, Mr. Punch gets active. Hoven does find the opening kill. Immediately traded on back again. I9! He's buttery smooth! 6 kills before he's finally traded. A triple kill, 2 rounds in a row. This is awkward though. Speakeasy, but he does finish off DCH. That Nitro Cell is going to go down without a lot of impact, is it? Mark and Mr. Punch, you got to be careful. This is very losable. Good damage onto Gotti. As the 2 remaining players from Weibo look to line up together. Mark is in a real terrible position right now. Both him and Mr. Punch extremely exposed. Mark looks to reposition, but Mr. Punch finds Gotti. Speakeasy quick to trade, but the good repositioning from Mark wins out the round on the one.
Yeah, but Speaky's in costumes and, you know, attacking main stairs as well, so he's making his way up. And with that, Reeps follows him and gets a kill.
Here we go.
Tries to catch the flank.
A lot of waiting, a lot of patience here from Weibo, but eventually when they make their incision, it is precise and it is decisive. Mr. Punch 1v5, the Lion locks him in place. Spots out the Monty. Speakeasy takes the fight. Wow, that's ambitious from Speakeasy, but Hoven there from outside the main door.
They're gonna stick with an original plan, maybe ban out something else like a Dogi be a lion, or are some sort of sense. They reset the round with Speakeasy.
He's in
bomb site.
What's the plan?
Is he gonna plant here?
Very winnable. No, he actually decides it's not plan time. Out comes I9 to throw a Razor Bloom to try and deny the plan. Doesn't work. The vert from down below, is that able to get the Nitro Cell? Mr. Punch misses. No, he gets the injure, but it's just after Speakeasy confirms that plan. Not quite enough there for Soul's Heart to save the round. Had that Nitro Cell killed Speakeasy before the plant went down, I think this might even be a Soul's Heart round. But because of that millisecond of timing in favor of Speakeasy, Soul's Heart will surely be picked apart in the post-plant. Coverage from outside every damn window, every damn balcony. Weibo should have this locked up.
Just watching their angles. Gotti again, not even overextending on the window swing, just stays in the corner. Again, plays his push will happen when his other teammates attacking from elsewhere, go for backstabs and side stabs.
The Lion here is so impactful as well. Wow, great shot from Mark teaming up with I9 to take down that very troublesome Blackbeard. Tursta though, he takes down DCH. Interesting. Oh my god, Reeps!
Oh, yikes.
The spray transfer quickly sets Mr. Punch down to 1 HP. He's still alive, but I9 and Mark have fallen to Hoven. Scatman needs to get active. The Lion continues pinging out these players as the Dockerby, yeah, Mr. Punch has no choice but to answer his phone. And now it comes down to a spam. Hoven through the wall. And Weibo, another round. They seem to board it. Yes, we expect the attack to look good, but man, 4 in a row after the attack timeout. If I'm Soul's Heart, I'm going to be so unsealed. And the phone kills Mark. Beautiful work from the Dockerby of Turdster. However, DCA is still active, finds one before he falls back into the hallway upstairs. In fact, he finds a second one. That's the Dockerby.
Very unfortunate. That's why a lot of players just tank the call to begin with and just stay mobile in the server. C4 went out. Speaky's still in health. And
nice.
I9 is so good today. Quiet for a few rounds, now fired up with 8 kills.
And look at the way he's hunting for another one as well. Hoven also has been anything but quiet today. 9 kills, keen to hit double digits. But I9 is hunting him. He's not holding back, and he knows that this player is very much distracted. I9 for outs. That said, it looks like momentum here at the side swap. Soul's Heart now on the attacking side, and look at that.
Knowing what Reeps is actually looking for him, has Frank in his pocket.
I9, brother.
Okay.
You're never going to win that, though. Like, against someone who's crouch bobbing, you just cannot win a fight with a weapon like that Vendetta pistol.
Is the round just over?
Yeah, I think the round might well be over. Oh, wow. That was a bit deadly there from Hoven. Almost died.
He's droning.
currently affected by the Thorn Trap limp effect, despite being a defender. What do you think about the Thorn Trap limp effect? Opinions?
I actually hate it.
I also hate it. Thank you.
Ooh.
I feel very gratified that you agree with me on that.
It was like coded as its own thing. And it was like the Twitch laser was different from the Maestro laser, was different from the Zero Cam laser.
Yeah, it's
and
now a
it did
mechanic,
great job
a system.
in the last like 7 years in the Shanga. You cannot destroy the Goyo canisters in a specific way where the fire doesn't happen. So I would like it for now though. Mr. Punch goes down. They had a great
nice
start
flash.
on Hoven on the Aruni, but it's back to even numbers. Flashbang is great.
Oh, here we go.
Goes down. Meanwhile, they're planting.
Coverage
Going
from
out.
Capman is pretty desperate there, but the Nitro Cell in the end is big. DCH has had a monstrous round, and he has trapped Tursta into the corner. Nade is perfect for it. I think Tursta, no, he's not even going to jump outside. Scatman's going to go to the window. That is a big mistake. You might trade him out 1v1. This leaves poor DCH in his right here. If he's lucky, he might be able to shoot open a rotate if the metal beams have been destroyed enough. Lobby defaults up. Speakeasy now knows where he is thanks to the teammate's call. And that default cam is what gets
With a longevity, not just for this one niche operator. Sophia's done. Boom. The 2-2 change comes to great effect. High
the
uptake
zone.
rate and high success rate.
beautiful. And I9 has been one of the main players who's really been bringing that Zove to life. I don't know why Mr. Punch kept walking forward despite taking a hell of a lot of damage.
Bonk.
But eventually he just continues pushing until he dies. DCH also punished at the top of main stairs. Soul's Heart had a two-player advantage. They have let that slip away. It's just a fight back and forth. Weibo dog found two. He's top fragging in the server today. And if he finds this one against Tursta, he will even overtake Hoven. Looks for a fourth as Tursta decides, you know what? I can fall back. Support my teammate Reaps. Ooh. Does I9 know? He's got an inkling that Reaps was down below him. Neither of these defenders have their phones, by the way. Both of them will die to just one bullet from this M762.
It's very winnable. On the other side, they got a work from camera. Oh, they got perfect information. The wall bang. Perfect read. 3-piece here from I9. Looking for the fourth. It's Tursta. Both players very low on health. And it's a workshop bulletproof camera, by the way, giving information. But they don't see this exact location. Tursta
has to make his way forward. He's all the way in bathroom. This is going to be nigh unlosable now for I9 from outside the building. He can play this so well.
Good long arm.
He doesn't have a drone. Thing is, I9 can pre-fire like crazy. I think I9 is probably vulnerable to just one shot. Maybe, if he's lucky, he'll take two bullets from Tursta. This is perfect, though. I9 has a well-hidden drone now in sight. His teammates can call for him and count the ticks exactly. Tursta, the Kiwi, has to play this to utter perfection. 17 seconds. Will he fake it, or will he look to take the fight? Can he do what Reaps did? A hip fire from I9's a little bit.
Winning gunfights, it feels like a one-man show. I9 doing... They're just kind of ratcheting it from each stairs, break room door. And they're in the fights.
A bit icky sticky though. Nice nade. It's going to be a bit of damage. Speaking is in an awkward spot. There needs to be some kind of follow through. Mark helps him out as Scatman also rings his phone. He can now look to call another player. So many players vulnerable at the moment. Gotti finds a kill. Scatman is going to immediately ring his phone. Gotti will hang that up.
Bit of a reset now. Mr. Punch low on health. Mark, the same story. I9 just over half. They're so vulnerable to a C4 from Gotti or pre-fire through a wall. When the Blackbeard is low on health, you lose your pushing power. That's your constant information, and the drone counter is looking very low here for the attackers. But I9 is still alive. 14 kills, takes down Hoven. 52nd out of 2v4.
Top fragger from Weibo, done. Gotti though with a Nitro Cell could surely finish off Mr. Punch. And indeed he does! Both of these Weibo players team up together, but that gives so much space to Soul's Heart. They know where both of them are, but Tursta's final gas buys a little bit of time and space against Scatman and I9. The two best friends, long-running teammates from Soul's Heart, must team up now against Tursta and the new kid on the block, Gotti. It's Tursta's phone that will ring from Scatman. He decides to let it ring. He decides to take the fight, and he finds Scatman as well! Tanks the damage, doesn't matter. I9 forced to clutch once again for Soul's Heart. Finds the first! In with the pistol! Confirms the kill! He can't get inside! Toaster should be able to win this. The plant going down, but Toaster has plenty of time. And a round win for games from Soul's Heart. Ooh. SH now need 2 rounds in a row. Good nade. The Nitro Cell in response. Neither lands any damage, but guess who's the first to fall? It's I9. DCH swiftly to follow. Mr. Punch and Mark need to have a massive round. Otherwise, Weibo will take the cake again. Here comes the Blackbeard looking to peek, but there's a crossfire here with Daystar. It's a trade. Mark cannot stand up to the might of Weibo. Maybe that just comes down to the fact that Border is a bit of Border, and sometimes I9 or someone else is going to have a life game. At the end of the day, though, Weibo stand tall like they always seem to do. That is 4 games in a row, only having lost 8 rounds across them. That's an average score of 7-2 across every game they've played so far, which is utterly unfair.